So he died. That's probably not the best. I think we should go talk to the dwarf bro down here, because he wanted me to talk with Gobbert. I mean, he wanted me to tell Gobbert to talk to him. Something like that. The dwarf's milky eyes track you as you approach. A wave of recognition washes over his face, but his movements remain lethargic. Eventually, he manages to slur a few words. Gobbert, back after all this time. This is probably the, whatever his name is. One of the two leaders. Yep, Cadmus. Yeah, I'm sorry it's taking so long. Gobbert stares at the dwarf, wide-eyed. It's good to see you, Cad. Oh, Gobbert told me about you. How are you feeling? Perfect. Thanks for asking. He struggles to contain a burst of coughing. I mean, I'm dying, and my home has gone to shit, and we're probably gonna sink into the bay, but otherwise I'm great. With a visible effort, he shifts his focus to Gobbert. Welcome home, girl. Been a long time. She swallows. Cadmus, save it. I'm not mad. He squeezes his eyes shut. I'm mostly just happy to hear your voice again. It's good to have a friend. You sick, Cadmus? He grins. Between his sunken eyes and hollow cheeks, the end result is ghastly. Ew, I would say so, definitely ill. Titus is a real bitch. Even a neutered strain like this one can really knock you on your ass. You'll be okay, Cad. You're a dwarf and a shaman. That's 2 big points in your favour. We're gonna walk this off, you'll see. Spare me the pep talk. I'm too tired to walk. Coughs into his sleeve. Cad, save it. I know what my chances look like, and they ain't good. I've seen a lot of our friends loaded into these pods. Gobbert. They all went out in garbage bags. Anyway, he wrestles his mouth into a friendly smile. Let's talk about something else, huh? All this doom and gloom is getting to me. Yeah, what's happening around here? Bad things. A lot of good people died. Something's gone rotten on this raft, Gobbert. You know what I mean. Toxic. Yeah, I can feel it too. I could feel it all the way back home. Her throat moves, but it takes a moment for her voice to catch up. Cadmus, where are our friends? What happened to Yasmin and Anson and Malvina? Anson's dead. He never even made it into the sick room, just disappeared. Or I know where he went. He stabs a finger downward at the floor. Yasmin's still with us. Small favors, alright? But the fight has gone out of her. She's content to do what she's told and tremble. Malvina ain't Malvina anymore. I'd say nothing for now. I was afraid of that. I just needed to hear you say it. She's gone toxic, hasn't she? She's gone toxic because of a damn bauble I gave her. It ain't her, Gobbert. It's something else. He struggles to contain another cough. Eventually it passes. But yeah, the shiny red egg that you and Sui lifted is the cause of it, I think. The ugliness was already inside of her, but that thing brought it out. She squeezes her eyes shut, balls her hands into fists. Shit. So, Cadmus, you said that Malvina isn't herself anymore. What is she then? You ever heard of a rat king? It's an old folklore thing. Bunch of rats all fused together. Their tails all wrapped and twisted into a great big knot. I mean, I think someone told us about it. That's what Mo has become. I don't know how many different spirits she's tied her essence to, but the last time I opened my third eye to her, I couldn't see where they ended, and she began. What does that even mean? I've never heard of... It means that she ain't human anymore, girl. Her aura is bound to other things, alien things, all tangled and twisted and grown together. We're all one being now, a Rat King. It talks like Malvina, but it ain't her anymore. So, the Rat King is still humanist, physically speaking. Don't know. I've heard rumors that Malvina's meat body is changing. Why would you call it meat body? You're not a deck. Oh wait, maybe he could be a decker. He is. I think I heard him being like technologically inclined, so. Okay. I've heard rumors that Malvina's meat body is changing too. Haven't seen it myself. Don't know if I want to. And a long, wet cough interrupts his speech. He wipes his mouth back with the back of his hand. So, do you know how the shiny object works? Nah. I tried assessing it once. The only thing that I took away from the experience was a migraine. Felt like there were railroad spikes buried behind my eyes for days. All I can tell you for certain is that it still works. As long as the Rat King is connected to that thing, you can't hurt it. Any holes that you put in its body will close up on their own. So what are we supposed to do? If the bubble makes the thing unkillable, then you'll need to find a way to get that bubble away from it. Gobet managed to do that during Soy's rebellion. I'll bet that she could do it again. Okay. Did you try to fight this Rat King? Yeah, I'd had enough. A lot of us had, so we took a page from old Soy's book. He offers you a sickly grin. He mutinied. He gestures at the writhing bodies in the cots of the sick room. This is what's left of our side. Been locked in here for 5 days now, waiting for Vitus to finish the job. The rest of us got fed to the rats. I guess that would explain all the scarring and blood I saw around. Yeah, we didn't make it far. Bloodied a few noses, broke a few bones. That won't matter much in the end. Truth is, we weren't prepared for how many of those bastard rats Malvina had bred. And we weren't expecting our shipmates to fight on her behalf. Why would the others stop you from taking the ship back? That doesn't even make sense. Why do you think? Yeah. Fear. Fear of death. Fear of being gnawed apart by 100 vermin. Fear of that thing. So you're saying they're not brainwashed, they're just super afraid. Scared shitless is a better way of putting it. I can't blame them. If anything, we're the crazy ones for trying to fight that thing. Well, if the Rat King's soldiers only serve it because they're afraid of it, then maybe we can just turn them away from it. Would do. They might rally around someone they know, maybe someone who lived with and fought for him years ago. He eyes Gobbet. That was a subtle hint, Gore. I got a better idea. We're gonna get you and your people onto lifeboats, and then we're sending this raft to the bottom of a bay, and the Rat King is going with it. Can't mean that, girl. This is our home. We've got nowhere else to go, Gobbet. I'm not gonna let that thing force us to put this raft to the torch. We've already tried your way. Look what happened. Isabel steps in. Maybe it's good that you leave this place. I've lived in a place like this before. I've seen what it can do to people. She grew up in the walled city, Cad, and she knows what we've got to look forward to if you sink this raft. Because we sure as hell can't afford to live anywhere else. Cranes his neck to look up at Gobbet, feeding. Desperation burns in his eyes. Gobbet, listen. Is it too late for the sinking ship? We can still turn this thing around. My mutiny failed because the Rat King knew things that we didn't. Yours can succeed if you'll try. She shakes her head obstinately. My gut says that we should sink the raft. It said that from the moment I arrived here. That's what the rat wants me to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, I think we could take this ship. I'm super strong. Her eyes narrow. Have you forgotten the first lesson I taught you, Seattle? Always go with your gut, and my gut says... Spare us the lecture, Gobbet. Cadmus is right. You're going off half-cooked again. The truth is, we can save this raft if you want to. If you don't, tell us and we'll sink it. Look, Gobbet, things have changed since you decided to sink the raft, yeah? Can you see that, alright? You can see that? She sets her jaw, draws a deep breath, then slowly releases it. Alright, Cad. If you're sure that you can keep up your end, I'll be willing to help you with your mutiny. But if your people fuck it up, I'm sinking this thing, got it? Yeah, thanks. With your help, we can do this. That remains to be seen. He waves off. Go on, get moving and convince as many people as you can to help us when the time comes. Whoever you don't bring around to our side is gonna fight against us. So be thorough about it. When you're ready for us to make our move, trigger the shipboard alarm system. 2 blasts. Then we'll start kicking indoors. Alright, cats, 2 blasts start the mutiny, but if we sound the alarm once and leave it, get your people to the hell out of this raft. Got it? 1 blast means you're sinking the raft. You do that, and I'm kicking your bony ass from here to Macau, but yeah, I hear you. Another long wet cough racks his body. You got all of that, stranger? Do you know what you're supposed to do? Yeah, we're supposed to convince people to join you, and then trigger the alarm. 1 blast means we're sinking the raft, and 2 means the mutiny is on. Got it? Good. Thanks. And Gobbet, thank you. Does me good to know that you're with us on this. Hey, do you want to join the rebellion? Glad to have you on your side, stranger. When the time for the mutiny comes, you can count me in. Oh, okay. So that's why we have to talk to these people. Well, I helped you. What is this? Always watching. Some tags, they seem relatively fresh. They haven't been here long. Okay. Hello, Mercurio. You want to join us in the rebellion? Back. He smiles down at Isabel, selecting with his glass. Tell me why. Do you want to fight with the rebellion? He shakes his head sadly. No, I'm afraid not. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Hey, I can see that you're a man who enjoys the finer things in life. You'll never have them as long as the Rat King is in control. Pauses, considering. You raise a valid point. Things have been going to hell recently. It's getting to the point where it's almost impossible for me to get my hands on a decent bottle of brandy. Even the Chilean stuff is hard to find. So you're going to fight for us or not? Takes another sip of cognac and sighs. A bead of amber fluid hangs precariously on his lip. Yes, my dear, I think that I will. After all, what is the purpose of life without luxury? When you make your move, I will do what I can to assist you. Alright, that's good. Hey, you wanna fight with me? Thanks again for your help. I'd have laid out if you hadn't come along. Yeah, we're gonna have another go at the Rat King. And we're gonna kill it this time. We could use your help. I want to help, I do, but I can't do much without supplies. He licks her lips, considering. I'll make you a deal. If you hook me up with some medical supplies, I'll join your mutiny. Isabel, do you have anything that might help? Hello, Raven. Hello, hello. He lost the advanced medkit. Good thing we can give medkits from my companions, not just mine. How's the run going? I think it's going pretty well. I think this is the last mission before we do the dream something something. Before the point of no return, they told me. So, yeah. I wonder what Gobbet is gonna get from this mission, because that's her special mission. I won't waste it. And now I have a debt to repay. When you make your move on the Rat King, I'll be there to help. Put my word on that. Okay, good. Head to the quarantine area and meet up with Cadmus. He'll let you know what to do. I have a few things to take care of here first. I will. You've got my word on that. Hey, you wanna fight with us? Gobbet, you're back. So I started uploading again on YouTube. Yep. But that's only because I figured a way to not have to, like, record at the same time I'm streaming. And so I can just download the VOD. And I don't have to split it or render it in any way. I just download a specific time frame. So it's convenient, because it saves me time. Though I'm not sure how I should do it, because I mean it's very specific to this game, but yesterday I had a conversation with Gaichu, and it lasted like 40 minutes, and it's just a conversation with Gaichu. And it's like, that's a lot of talking. So one of the episodes that went up today is like a 40 minutes episode of talking with Gaichu all the time. God, you're back. Hello, Yasmin. It's good to see you again. Yeah, you too. Where the hell have you been all these years? On a different boat, funny enough. Yes, I'm a little out of the loop on what's happening here. Could you do me a solid and fill us in? Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about it, but I'll tell you what I know. Yeah, what has been happening here? She looks uneasy. Well, we're all struggling to deal with a devil rat infestation. You probably know about them. With all of the rats around, there aren't many volunteers for the maintenance crews anymore. It gets lonely out here. Yeah, these kinds of games have a lot of talking, that's true. She abruptly stops talking, her cheeks flush red. That's it. That's all I have to say. Guys, you're talking to me here. So tell me what's going on. I can help you if I don't know what's happening. Yasmin's eyes dart up and down the hall, scanning for anyone who might be coming. Her hands begin to shake. For a moment, she leans towards Gobbert and lowers her voice to a whisper. Yeah, alright, she swallows. This raft is cursed. No, it's not cursed. There's just a devil rat king on the bottom of it, so we just have to kill it somehow. By the rat king, you mean? Your brother told us all about it. Wait, your brother? Cadmus is not her brother. He's a dwarf, and she's an elf or human. She's human. Her voice comes out in a terrified whisper. Yes. It has spies everywhere. Rats. Those little monsters in the kind on two legs. If you don't do what it says, things happen to you. And it talks over the intercom using Malvina's voice. But it isn't her. I know, Yaz. One way or another, I'm going to kill it. The whisper changes, becomes fierce. Her eyes burn with intensity. Good. She claps her hand over her mouth. Her eyes wide, her entire body is shaking. Thanks, Yaz. It helps. Believe it or not, it helps. She nods mutely, still struggling to calm herself. Hey, yeah, you wanna fight with us? Her eyes go wide. Another mutiny? No, not me. Go to someone else. I saw what happened last time. Last time you didn't have me here. We're gonna kill the monster that's still Malvina's voice, Yaz. You got my word on that. She stares at Gobbert, long and hard. Finally, she acquiesces with a nod. She agrees with a nod. Alright, Gobbert. I'm in. I'm terrified, but I'm in. Her voice breaks, but she continues on. I'm no fighter. You know that. I keep the ship afloat. That's about it. But I'll do what I can to help. You'll be okay, Yasmin. I promise. So go up with your brother. I'm sending everyone we can convince to help to meet up with him in the sick room. I'll tell you what to do from there. Okay. Wait, already it's... Wait, find Malvina is optional? That's confusing, because we already found Cadmus. I guess it's a bug. Hey there, Ivan. You again. Let's have a low grunt. What do you need? Hey, do you want to fight in the rebellion? Chuckles. You're all fools. The last two mutinies failed, and yours will too. Even if you did have a chance, it was Cadmus and his boys that did this to me. You think I'm gonna cozy up with them? I'm sorry that they hurt you, but like you said, you got caught in a crossfire. People get hurt in those situations. It happens. Cadmus would never intentionally harm you. The Rat King, on the other hand. I said no, I'm not putting my neck out for anybody. I'm gonna ride this thing out, and that's all there is to it. Speak to him again. Sometimes they trigger new dialogue. Cadmus. I'm gonna talk to him after I try to talk to everyone else. Because maybe it's gonna help. We'll see. I don't think we can bribe him. Let's say, please, we need your help. We can't do this alone. Oh, we need Shadowrun etiquette. You're hard of hearing? I said no, and that's final. I'm not laying my life on the line for you, or for Cadmus, or for anyone else. Maybe you can change your mind. No, now leave me alone. Okay, did the Rat King's people do that to you? No, I got caught in a crossfire. Mutineers did this to me, though I was with the Rat King. All I wanted was... all that I wanted to do was to get home. Instead, my right eye only sees double now. Can hardly use my hands. The calmness of his voice belies the naked spite on his face. Thanks for asking. Okay, I know you're hurting, but there's other ways to help than fighting. Oh, I can fight. Don't you worry about that. Glances down at his bandaged hands. Might be best if I waited a week or two, but even in the state I'm in, I can hold my own. I used to be damn good with a blade. Paid a pretty penny to have one custom forged for me, even. A blade was a lovely thing. Useful in and out of the fight. I always liked that. Okay. I always liked that, I guess. It wasn't just a weapon, it was a tool as well. What happened to it? Taken. Lost. I don't know. Pulls a bale-sewn knife from his back pocket, extends his arms, offering it to you. How about you, stranger? You handy with a blade? I am, but I'm a physical adept, but I don't know melee weapon sticks. I should probably put some points in there, huh? Do you have any idea where your blade went? No, and even if I did, you think I'd tell a stranger where to find it? That blade was my most prized possession. If anyone's gonna find it, it's gonna be me. So I guess we could find a weapon. You know what? I'm fine with killing him, if I can find the weapon and then sell it. Talk to you. Hey, you wanna fight with us? The guard turns to face you. You're back. Why? Yeah, the Rat King has ruled here for long enough. We're taking it down. Could we use your help? Her eyes go wide. You'll get yourself killed, even talking like that. You'll get me killed with you. Get the hell out of here right now. I won't take part in another damn mutiny. Well, how does it help you for the Rat King to stay in control? Screeches and bull rushes you. I warned you not to talk. Do you really want to kill me here? You know I can just walk up to you and murder. Oh wow, 22 damage. That's a lot of damage. Wait, why do you have channeled haste? Yes, 3 times. You're gonna regret doing that. Reloading this way. Smack. splat. Well, at least she's not gonna fight against us during the revolution. Go outside. Due to recent weather issues, only 3 people are allowed on the top deck at a time. Report violations of this policy. Oh. We're not allowed to go out. So I guess we have to go to talk to Cadmus. Oi, Cadmus! I basically talked to everyone. So, let's start the rebellion. Go back. Need something? When did all of this start? It must have been sometime after Gobert left. Nah, not long. Maybe a week or so. We didn't see it at the time, but it was happening. I'd stake my life on it. I don't get this. Everything was fine when I left the raft. I mean, the vibe here had changed, but Malvina was still Malvina. If anything, she was even stronger than the woman I'd known. Yeah, she got strong, alright. Strong and mean. It started small. A couple of months after Tsoy's mutiny, Malvina started proposing new rules. She said that she was cracking down on infractions, keeping order to keep us safe. But over time, those rules started piling up, and gradually the punishments started getting worse. Do you think that this shiny object has corrupted her somehow? Nah, I think that it gave her power, and she corrupted herself. No judgment though. I think that in her place, a lot of us would do the same. That's what I mean when I say that she had it in her all along. I think that she'd always been afraid, and always used rules to protect herself. Trinket took that fear and focused it like a lens. That opened the door to what she's become. He pauses, checks himself. She. I don't think that Malvina can be described as a she anymore. It is really a they. Our friend is dead, or changed so much that she might as well be. And the things that we're wearing, the things that are wearing her skin don't belong in this world. Okay, there's a trapped room at the end of a hall. Do you know anything about that? Yeah. Me and my crew built the thing. Let me guess, Malvina's orders? Yes. This thing she asked us to do after Tsoy's little rebellion. We started work on the thing the week after you left. Yasmin was Yasmin was in charge of the project. Can you tell us how to get past it? No. He coughs wetly on his sleeve. No, but Yaz can. She should be somewhere on this level. Go find her and tell her I sent you. We will. Thanks, Cad. He dabs specks of blood from his lips. Don't mention it. Okay, bye-bye then. I ain't going anywhere. Be safe. Yeah, I guess we have to start the alarm after we go through this trapped room. Hey, Yasmin. Gobbit, you're back. Yeah, Cadmus said that you were in charge of building the trap at the end of the hall. Yeah, that was me. I didn't want to build the thing, but I did it to help Malvina. To keep us safe. I've regretted it ever since. We could really use your help, Yaz. We need to get below decks, and we need to do it in one piece. Can you help us get past the traps? The trap that you built? I think so. It's been a long time, but I think I remember what wires it needs to snip to disarm the thing. She fumbles at a nearby table, grabs a napkin, and she produces a grease pencil from her breast pocket. Begins to draw. There's a hidden access panel on the floor. You'd never find it if you didn't know where to look. You snip these wires here, and this one here. Bypass this circuit. She scribbles on the napkin with a steady hand, and then flip this lever. Do that and you're done. The trapdoor won't trigger, and you won't get jumped into the killing pit. Killing pit? She passes the napkin to Gobbert. It's pretty much what you'd expect. She snatches the napkin from Yasmin's hand. Thanks, Yaz. You don't know how badly we needed this. I can guess. Cadmus sent you to me after all. She smiles weakly. Best of luck. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else. We can go upstairs. The air is thicker in here. acrid. The stench clings to your tongue, sticks in the back of your throat. It smells like damp cardboard and still urine. Robert surveys the room warily, her nose crinkling in disgust. She produces the napkin with Cadmus's that wasn't Cadmus's, that was Yasmin's instructions from her breast pocket and hands them to you. There you go, Seattle. You know what to do. Under her breath, you hear her muttering, let's hope Yaz knows her stuff. Wasn't there supposed to be like a trapdoor here? Like on the floor, not this trap mechanism? Following the grease pencil diagram, you locate a hunk of metal flooring with a slightly erased edge. Hooking your finger under it, you lift to reveal a hidden access panel. That's a good sign. Let's follow Yasmin's instructions then. The instructions are surprisingly easy to follow. 3 snips with your pocket knife, and a rewired connection later. The floor-spanning trapdoors has been disarmed. That was easy. He beams at you. Go on, Seattle. Take the lead. You've earned it. Gee, thanks. Well, at least I didn't die. I didn't get splattered.